sorry. I didn't.
Tonight we look at most disturbing abandoned building encounters, caught on camera, real moments, real danger. Don't forget to subscribe for more terrifying footage like this. Let's begin. Urbex Hill is one of the most well-known urban exploration channels on YouTube, run by solo adventurer Chris Hill. His videos showcase intense and often dangerous explorations of abandoned locations across the US, from crumbling asylums to forgotten military sites. But one of his most unsettling uploads came in January 2023, when he returned to a location he had previously explored, the now abandoned Paul Revere Elementary School in Cleveland. The school, originally opened nearly a century ago, was closed in 2015 due to declining enrollment. Though there were vague plans to repurpose the building, by 2024, it remained empty, heavily deteriorated, and rumored to be haunted. Chris enters the school late at night, alone, navigating the pitch-black halls with only a flashlight. Inside, it's clear the structure has been ravaged by time and weather. The lower floors are partially flooded, walls are peeling, and mold and rust cover most surfaces. Debris, scattered papers, and broken furniture litter every room. Chalk messages on whiteboards suggest others have recently entered the building too. Roughly 10 minutes into the exploration, Chris begins to hear strange noises, distant clattering and indistinct sounds echoing through the corridors.
Oh shit. Do you hear that? Somebody's here.
Then, he catches a beam of light. Someone else is in the building. Rather than confront whoever it might be, possibly another explorer, a squatter, or someone with worse intentions, he retreats down a different hallway. Later, while investigating the upper floors, he steps into a bathroom.
Somebody's in there. Oh shit. Scared the fuck out of me. Oh man, fuck that.
And is startled by what appears to be a human figure, standing perfectly still at the far end. Drawing his weapon, he cautiously approaches.
Hello. Fuck. Oh, it's a fucking toy. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Only to discover it's a life-sized mannequin, eerily staged to look like a person. Strangely, it seems to topple slightly just as he enters, possibly reacting to vibrations or sound. Though shaken, he clears the rest of the space and continues. Some rooms still contain usable school supplies, books, whiteboards, and learning materials left behind to rot. On the roof, he risks structural collapse for a view before heading back inside. But soon, more unusual activity begins.
Safe is still here. I wonder what's in it. Oh shit.
A low howl is heard echoing through the halls. Moments later, a shadow passes behind a door as Chris enters another room. Multiple signs suggest he's no longer alone, or worse, being watched. Again, he draws his weapon but finds no one nearby. As he prepares to leave, one final disturbance rattles him.
This place is weird as hell. Oh, here it is. This place is crazy. I remember the last time I explored it. Oh shit. Hello? Hello?
Footsteps on the stairs above. He rushes up to investigate, but finds the floor deserted. No response, no movement, only silence. Chris finally exits the school safely, but not unchanged. Whether the presence was paranormal or simply human, Paul Revere Elementary proved to be one of Chris's most active locations. The strategically placed mannequin, the strange noises, and the shadows suggest that someone, or several people, may have been inside the building at the same time, possibly watching from a distance. Would you have kept exploring after seeing a figure in a darkened bathroom? Or turned back after the first sound in the hallway? Let us know in the comments. And remember, some buildings are abandoned for a reason. Hold on a sec. If you're enjoying this so far, make sure to hit that subscribe button. Let's continue. Ridley Hospital, located in Lancaster, UK, was once a pioneering institution in the field of mental health. Opened in 1916, it was among the first psychiatric hospitals in the country to advocate for more humane treatment of patients, utilizing methods such as electroconvulsive therapy for those suffering from severe depression, obsessive behavior, and mania. After nearly a century of operation, the hospital closed its doors in 2013, leaving behind a decaying structure shrouded in both history and rumor. In April 2022, YouTuber Exploring with Tom decided to visit the abandoned hospital late at night, accompanied by 3 friends. The group, excited and unfiltered, navigated the halls loudly, shouting and laughing as they explored the empty wards. But in places like this, noise isn't just careless, it can be dangerous.
I don't like it. No,
I'm not scared of you.
legs are shaking.
Oh
yeah, well I am scared of you.
I think someone is here now, to be honest with you.
Come, let's go.
What the?
As they made their way deeper into the building, the group began taunting the silence, calling out loudly without thinking twice. What began as a typical urban exploration quickly unraveled.
What? Be careful. There's someone there. See what it is. It might need help.
Hello? Hello? What? Go! Everyone okay? Everyone okay? Keep calm. Man! What the f***? Don't hurry up! Get out! What do you want? He's right there!
Out of nowhere, a voice screamed from within one of the rooms, not just loud, but furious. The sound froze them in place. Without hesitation, the group bolted, sprinting back through the dark halls and heading for their car. But the encounter didn't end there. To their horror, the man began to chase them. They could hear his footsteps echoing behind them as they fumbled toward the exit. Only after reaching the vehicle and locking the doors did the pursuit stop. The identity of the man remains a mystery. Some believe he may have been a homeless individual living inside the building, disturbed and enraged by the intrusion. Others wonder if the reaction was fueled by something more unpredictable. While trespassing on government-owned abandoned sites is illegal, the real risk often comes from who or what might already be inside. Urban explorers frequently stumble across squatters or territorial individuals who consider these forgotten spaces their home. In this case, it's likely the man was protecting what little peace he had. Would you have kept exploring after hearing that scream? Or did Tom and his friends barely escape something far more dangerous than they expected? Let us know in the comments. And remember, in places like these, sometimes it's not the spirits you should fear most. In 2006, a 36-year-old man named Vincent Filyaw was living as a fugitive in the forests near Lugoff, South Carolina, after being accused of sexually abusing his own daughter. Later that year, his crimes escalated. On a quiet September day, he spotted 14-year-old Elizabeth Schoaf stepping off her school bus and made a horrifying decision. Posing as a police officer, Filyaw falsely arrested the teenager under the pretense of a drug violation. He then led her deep into the woods, where he had built a concealed underground bunker. For the next 10 days, Elizabeth was held captive, chained, and abused in what became a real-life nightmare. But Elizabeth remained strong. She realized her only chance at survival would be to gain her captor's trust. By pretending to develop feelings for him, she gradually convinced Filya to lower his guard. Eventually, he let her use his phone. Late one night, while he slept, she managed to send a chilling message to her mother, pinpointing her location and warning that a bomb was involved. What authorities later uncovered was even more disturbing. Filya had allegedly planned to lure in police and detonate explosives inside the bunker, but his plan never came to fruition. Within minutes of the text, helicopters surrounded the area, and Filya surrendered without resistance. Elizabeth was rescued and later went on to rebuild her life. Filya, on the other hand, spent the remainder of his days behind bars until his death in prison in 2021. Years later, in December 2023, a YouTuber known as Big Banks visited the abandoned site of Filya's hideout. Inside, he found something deeply unsettling.
Super secluded, as you can tell, out in the middle of literally nowhere in the woods. The grass comes literally up to my chest. Check it out, guys. There's literally a yellow Volkswagen Beetle back here in the garage. All right, stepping in for the first time in here. Just saw that the front door was open. That's all this green carpet. Looks like it goes throughout. There's a hallway there, kitchen there, and there's stuff left in here. It's very interesting. Check out this little chandelier when you first walk in. It's like blue and yellow stained glass. I think this was the little girl's backpack that was left here. What a sad sight to see. Knowing that that happened makes it eerie. I see a food bowl, looks like for a cat. Yep, I was right. Cat litter box.
A small backpack left just outside the kitchen area, possibly belonging to Elizabeth. Other items found included a horror DVD, Halloween props, a broken bat, and makeshift weapons, remnants of the chaos that once unfolded there. Although some objects may have been left by later squatters, the lingering atmosphere of dread is undeniable. The backpack in particular stirred debate in the video's comment section. Was it real or intentionally planted for dramatic effect? Was this just an abandoned crime scene, or is someone still living among the ruins of a nightmare? Let us know what you believe. And remember, sometimes the past isn't as buried as it seems. Holton Avenue in Cleveland, Ohio is a street marked by decay and tragedy. Once home to the First Hungarian Baptist Church, the block is now lined with crumbling homes and graffiti-covered structures. In 2016, the body of a missing woman, Jessica Coleman, was discovered there. Her killer was never found. In July 2023, urban explorer Chris Hill returned to the area to document the current state of the church and nearby homes for his channel, Urbex Hill. As Chris entered the abandoned church, he immediately noticed new items scattered around, including a children's toy he didn't remember seeing during a previous visit. Suspecting he might not be alone, he planted cameras throughout the building. Roughly 10 minutes in, one of the cameras captured something disturbing. A loud slam, as a door upstairs shut on its own. With no wind and no one visibly present, the noise hinted at a hidden presence. Though Chris searched the area, he couldn't find anyone. Later, he ventured deeper into the street's most decayed homes. In one house, while exploring the basement, a voice from upstairs startled him.
That's weird. What's upstairs? It actually looks like it's just underneath the house. It's not really a basement. Still creepy. Sorry. I didn't know nobody lived there. Oh my God. Shit. It smelled like piss. I knew somebody was in there.
When he climbed back to the main floor, a curtain was pulled aside, revealing a person who quietly apologized for being startled. Chris quickly left and soon realized something even more disturbing. Though these homes appeared abandoned, many were still occupied, not just by squatters, but by people living there with power, belongings, and no desire for visitors. Chris's findings suggest Holton Avenue isn't just a graveyard of forgotten buildings. It's a place where people still live under the radar. Whether they're hiding, surviving, or intentionally keeping a low profile remains unknown. But it's a dangerous place for anyone who walks in without knowing what, or who, awaits inside. Would you keep exploring if you found out the place you thought was abandoned wasn't? Let us know in the comments. And next time, look twice before walking through an open door. That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.